What is up, guys? Poledoo here. Welcome back to the final episode, the final part of Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. We have made it to Endgame, chosen by fate. It's time to take on Medeus and take him out without the real Falchion. So this should be interesting. I am excited for this. So in Dollar Keep, chosen by fate, the long war had been fought. Arcania's many lands freed, and now the League had cornered their archenemy within his castle. They broke into 4 groups and stormed the 4 gates of Dollar Keep, unaware that this was exactly what Medeus was expecting. Bravely, these warriors' fates had chosen These warriors' fate had chosen steel. Okay, I was like, wait. Had steeled themselves for one last struggle. Also, I guess that was an illustration of what Medeus looks like, which is cool. But alright, I'm assuming the map looks, let's see. Anything new? Is it always there? I don't know. I was gonna say, I'm assuming nothing is new. Of course, looks a lot darker and dimmer than what I know, because I'm used to Fire Emblem 3. I don't remember there's a vendor. What does the vendor even sell? Hold on, let me translate the Spanish site to English. Door keys and vulneraries. Huh. So I guess if you really get fucked, the options there. Is that new? I don't remember that. Alright, whatever. I don't plan on playing this map very long. Granted, it's only if we can do the deed here with Medeus. I know there's these stairs. I'm pretty sure reinforcements spawn from those. Let's see. Turn 3, the doors marked with blue will be closed. No, not doors, I want reinforcements. 4 is when reinforcements begin. Turn 4. Alright. So there's really nothing for me to do. Like, I don't have any stat boosters, correct? Let me look at someone that doesn't have a full inventory. Yeah. There's really nothing for me to do. So, Marth, through the Light Sphere, the Star Sphere, we don't need to give him the, he doesn't need the Star Sphere, probably. Where is... Wait, do we not... Wait, hold on. We recruited... We had the final guide in chapter last time, 24X. Okay. Strange things, whatever. Interesting. Tiki... Pure water, ooh, that's, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna trade, let's see. Where is, okay, Maria. Well, I'm trying to think. Athena is going to get the Star Sphere, Light Sphere, and I was like, is there a 3rd sphere? It's the Earth Sphere, which, we could use. I don't know if it's a smart idea, but we could do it. And I might. The main thing I need to make sure of is I want to warp Marth, I want to warp Tiki, and then I guess I also want to warp Athena to help out with Medeus. Beyond that, everyone else is just gonna kind of be on their own. Let's see, convoy, retrieve, pure water. So it's turn 4 that they start. Let's view the map. I just need to make sure there's a warp with everyone. So Cord, yes. Let's see, Elise is here with Tiki, perfect. Athena is here with Lena, perfect. Now, I also... maybe swap Zane and Jake? Because I would like him to help out a little bit where he can. So down here, Sheeta, Light Sphere. Okay, I do need to make sure they at least have a warp in their inventory. So Lena does not. Let's fix that. There's a barrier we could use too. So I could wait until turn 2 to warp everyone. Make sure we have barrier, water. That really should be it, I think. Okay, warp, warp, warp. Elise. I'll give Elise the barrier. She can be able to fortify as well. Lena, barrier, fortify, warp. Cord, warp, and he has the physic. And beyond that, we should be fine. Hopefully. I could potentially... See, I would like to warp Tiki, but I really want to use Nagi, which isn't here right now, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Whoever's with Athena, hold on, view map real quick. One with Athena is Lena with a barrier. Okay, we're good. We're good. And beyond that, yeah, like, I guess I should probably switch Julian with someone who's more of a carry unit. Though there's not many. Yeah, we're just gonna go with this. And just hope for the best. I do tend to just not give a fuck about endgame chapters. I tend to play them where the win is all that matters, so if everyone except for Marth dies, so be it. So if someone dies, or, you know, like 5 or 6 people die, we're moving on. It's just how I play endgame chapters, because it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm not a person that strives to keep everyone alive, especially in this run. I mean, clearly, we had to do so to get Gaiden chapters, but what's like 5 more deaths, you know? We already have like 26 or so people dead. I don't know the exact number. But anyways, we made it. Now we just have to find Medeus. I can sense it. A sinister will is at work here. Come, my friends, we have a dragon to tame. Help me confine Medeus to the shadows for all eternity and bring light back into the world. He looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Also, so Nagi replaces Goto, so we don't get Gato, however you want to say his name, at all. Okay, I was wondering about that. Because we got Nagi, and I was like, well, we kind of failed Goto. Is he still gonna help us? No, he's not. Cool. And we get a free Divine Stone. All right. I do want to compare her. Let's see. She has 8 strength, 14 speed, 6 defense, and 10 res. Compare that over here to Tiki. They have the same strength. They have the same res. Tiki has a little less, like 1 less speed. 5 defense versus what I say, 8? 6 defense. They're pretty comparable. But okay. First things first. I'm going to... Are there any more of you? Are you the only one? No. You're problematic. You are all problematic. Okay. Well, what can... Earthstone, we'll check all that here in a second. Brave bows. Wait, brave bows? How come I didn't get any of that? Where's my goodies? Like, what? Wait a minute. I feel cheated. Can I... No, for me to attack this guy, I gotta go and say hi to everyone down here. Ooh, an arrow doesn't even kill that guy. I mean, whatever. Damage is damage, right? Okay, so we have that. Over here. I'm not going to purposefully throw people into the void yet. I think it would be honestly best to just let the doors close. Which start on turn 3. Okay. Barrier. And then these 3. Over here. Okay, Nagi. Convoy, retrieve. Take a door key and a pure water. Use the pure water. And Cheetah. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty much done here. I will move out of the way. But yeah, okay, so she used that. I could barrier someone else. I could barrier Est, why not? Okay. End the turn. Pachyderm. Well, that's not too surprising. I was like, yeah, I noticed the Pachyderm just kind of sitting around. Like, that's not good. It's not good at all. Okay, okay. Is this the corner of death? That was also my Earth Orb. Okay, so we're buffed up. Marth. So, with Marth... Jesus, that thing's terrifying. Like, I think my best bet, and what I should do, is take out these Brave Bows. So, let's warp him in front of this Brave Bow. And let's just kind of check some things. Oh, I don't have the like actual falchion in our inventory. I just noticed that. This one doesn't. Oh my god. Okay. Does have 19 speed. We do have 5 speed, so we can kill one. Okay. Over here. I mean, Good shit, Est. Strength and skill. Got a dragon pike. Good for you. Okay, I need to look at dragon stones. So, okay. How much speed? Firestone gives 4 speed. Mage Stone gives -1 speed. Okay, so you are not the one that's going to take out the other sniper. That much is established. How much speed does this guy have? Oh. Okay. With the Earthstone gone, I wanted to use the Earthstone here. Well, okay. Hold on, Pachyderm is our highest might. So if I Pachyderm this guy, as long as we land it... Okay. I just need to do 26 damage to him. Maria, I really don't want you to die. Lena is probably gonna die. Well, it's 11 swords, so maybe not. Okay. Warp. I'm gonna warp her here. I definitely want her on this side. You know, I haven't even bothered looking at Medeus yet. He scares the shit out of me. Can we do 19 to you? We take 20 damage from this guy if we let him attack us. Okay, before I use Athena then, we're going to warp Tiki right in front. Because I want to know what my best option is. So Firestone, we get one shot by this guy. We can one shot him in return though, so okay, that does it. That's the answer. So I'm gonna Partha, we one shot the Brave Bow. And then one shot this guy. This is why I chose to res Tiki. I would have loved to res Frey, because from the beginning, like he was the unit, the new unit that I was like really liking. It's just an unfortunate ending for him. But if I were to res him, he'd be worse than Kayn. Like, and Kayn's not very good right now. He didn't do a whole lot at a certain point. So it would not be a good plan to res him. Board, my boy. Unless you can take out this mage, I think your time has come. You can take out this mage, maybe your time has not come. You don't have a lot of defense, so we'll see. But Board and Cord both making it down here. Holding it down. We don't have anyone to heal though. So that is the other downside of not having, which I mean, there's nothing I can really do. Not having Goto. So yeah. Board. Sorry, bud. But you're going down. This guy can reach anyone. So if he really wants to, his 20 speed. We can't double Maria. He can double Lena, but Lena's 21 res. Probably just gonna double Sedgar. In which case we'll equip the Javelin. And Yeah, I can't fortify this turn or anything. So that's gonna be it. And we're looking at Medeus next turn. Didn't even... He's a 57. There was a pretty good chance he lived that. Or dodged it, rather. 57. Oof. Ah, both brothers going down. It happens. These pachyderms are disgusting. There goes Elise. We already stole her hat, it's whatever. What the fuck? What? You can attack at a range? Why? Since when? I am looking this up right now. Is this new to this game? Where's the wiki? Where's every iteration of Medeus? What in the fuck? Earthstone, Dark Breath. That's what I need to look at. What is this shit? Shadow Dragon Blade of Light, range 1. Mister of the Emblem, he uses an Earth Dragon Stone. Shadow Dragon is 1 to 2 range. The Earth Dragon Stone, Dark Breath, Mister of the Emblem is 1 to 2, but I think that's only for book 2. So the Earth Dragon Stone, I'm assuming it works the same in 3 book 1 as Fire Emblem 1, and he doesn't have range in that game. I'm so mad, man. I don't know what you just said.
How you will regret it as you die slowly, painfully, writhing in the fires of the inferno.
Well, here's Nagi. I mean, it's... She just... Oh, he has the Worm Slayer. It's like, she just got 1 shot. Well, Nagi's one and only battle. Fucking... I don't care what happens. I'm just so mad that he can attack. You're able to quad? You're a general? What the fuck? I'm just so mad that Medeus has 2 range now. Because that shouldn't have happened. That should not have happened. Also, the fact that, like, we've gone the entire game and never seen a brave weapon until now, and they're all in the enemy's hands, that's good. That's fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, I think I just lose now, because I can't. What all does your stupid stone do? I mean, you have 30 speed, but it does not add any stats in this game. I mean, that's great. That's 20 might. So mad. I'm so mad. Let's take the fake falchion. So it is super effective, but I needed Tiki there. Also, what the fuck? What the fuck? So the normal Worm Slayer doesn't do a damn thing. I mean, like, we're not gonna win this. But let's watch us die. Yeah, we got hit by a 64. Do we get hit by both of them? No. No, we live, so we have to... Are all my healers dead? Not yet. I could try and warp the Gradivis in there. But it's... not worth it at this point. Like, there's nothing... There's nothing. Like, I have to fortify. Yeah, whatever. Why does he have 2 range? Why? Why do they do that? I'm gonna, like... Okay, let's see, like... 1. 1 is what you're living on. Okay. Well. Like, I'm gonna move people around like they're not about to die. Or like I'm actually going to win and live this turn. Thanks for hitting me with that 49%. We have to dodge. We got a crit, but it doesn't matter. All right. Well, now that I know that, that's of course the way I find out, isn't it? Of course it would be. Okay, so I did a few different things on the turn 1 this time. Zane living. Never mind. Elise gonna take a swarm, of course. But I warped people turn 1. So I still, like, Athena, she took a barrier. Est is over here. I warped Est in to kill... Interesting. Are you still alive? No. 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 I warped Est in here, as well as Sheeta. Sheeta's the wyvern that was right next to her. Just to help kill things faster. And Est ended up being a sacrifice, unfortunately. But it let the Manakete move. I also took out one of the healers, but it let one of the Manaketes move. Or not one, but the Manakete move so I could stand and kill it and not be in fear of dying to Medeus with its 2 fucking range. All right. So, Athena. Where do we want Athena? Is the question. Well, let me... Like, Jake is dead. Jake is 100% dead. Now... 14... I gotta go after this guy. 14, if we hit the 63, We not only hit the 63, he got the crit. Jake, you beautiful bastard. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Cause you about to get fucked. Okay, Tiki. So I'm gonna put Tiki here. I thought about warping Nagi over here as well, but let's just see. 45. I might actually, hold on. I might actually be able to just straight up kill him. It'll require sacrifices, but I'm almost tempted to go see if Nagi does it, but I kind of want Marth to do it. Like Nagi, if that's the damage that Tiki does, Nagi is gonna just do the rest. So that's the smart play, right? But we could also just use the Hero King. He is the Hero King for a reason, right? So, okay, we do, what, 40? What was the damage? 45. And then she dies. Partha, wrong person. 12. So 45, 57. That leaves him with 3 HP. We could even kill him with our homemade falchion, or 100% accuracy with the silver sword, which is probably what I should do. All right, sacrificial lambs. Est died. Who all died? Est died. Zane died. And Tiki and our girl Athena are about to meet the same fate. Athena has been probably the best unit so far. I mean, you know, in hindsight, if he misses and like twice and doesn't kill Tiki, then we lose. He has to hit one of these to kill Tiki. If he doesn't, we can't actually reach with Marth. So Tiki, you've been resurrected to die again. What was, okay, your first one was Foolish Humans, okay. There we go. Goodbye, Tiki. Dying for the second time. It's 15. How much does, I really want Athena to live. I really do. Wait. Yes! Sorry, Jake. Your sacrifice is necessary. At least 2. I'm sorry, girl. It doesn't affect. I guess, like, it makes sense. The Earth Dragon isn't affected by the Earth Stone. So I killed those 2 for no reason. And I didn't need to. Partha is the highest might bow we have, yes. I really don't want her to die. What's the highest crit? I mean, probably killer bow. And a crit won't kill. 19. She had a better chance of living without that, because if she dodges 1, she would have lived. If I go for a longbow, that leaves him with 3 if I hit, or that leaves him with 12. 7 damage there. I think with the fake falchion, fake real falchion, I can kill him if we land this. I really don't want Athena to die. It's if I lose again, whatever. Like, it's turn 2. It's not hard to get back here. And we miss. And we miss. Okay, what is the highest might sword I have? Just let me grab this. So 12, 15. Real quick, hold on, store that. Retrieve. Do I have anything higher than 15 might? Like, our devil sword's higher than that? 17 might. And the silver sword does 10. We're just getting options. Just to see. Falchion. Okay. Okay, we're good. As long as we don't miss a 91, we're good.
Defeated again. By humans. Know this, Altean Prince. That light which surrounds you is only a temporary respite. So long as the darkness in your hearts contains to sustain me, I cannot be destroyed.
Athena didn't die. That's what matters. Maria's alive in the corner. Nagi survived. Damn, Earth Sphere. But there we go. After Medeus's demise, Dolar would relax its shadowy grip on the land and fade into obscurity. The Empire was finished. The fires of war had raged across Arcania, would die, and light would come to take darkness's place. But before any of that came to pass, there were a few final moments of Marth's tale that need telling. Marth, you did it. It's finally over. I waited a long time for this day, and now I'm not entirely certain what to do with it. Marth, we haven't talked much since leaving Talus, but I thought, do you know where you'll be going? To Altea, of course. War has left my kingdom in shambles. I cannot waste another day. I must return to help rebuild. So I suppose that means you have to bid Talus farewell for good. Don't be silly, Sheeta. I need to at least go thank your father and tell him the fighting is done. My father? Marth, I'm not asking about my... Never mind, please excuse me. Rip. Marth, did something happen? I just passed Sheeta and she looked heartbroken. No, well, we were just talking and she asked me... Oh, Marth. How can a man who faced the Shadow Dragon be so desperate to avoid facing his own feelings? What? I don't know what you're talking about. You wish to send Sheeta home to Talus then, and return to Ortela alone? That is what you want? Well, that's where we both belong. I don't see why, what my wants have to do with anything. Clearly not. Marth, if you have anything to say, if you have anything to say to Sheeta, say it now. Love cannot always make the leap from heart to heart by itself. Sometimes you must speak it aloud and give it wings. Surely a great leader like you can muster the courage for that. Fucking Marth. Sheeta, might I have a moment? I did not speak my heart before. When I said I would go to Altea, I had meant I hoped you would be at my side. As you said, we have not spoken much since Talus. With you, I felt I never had to say a word. If the battle started to take its toll, you were always there, close by. I would see you there, so brave. And I would, derive great strength. This is so difficult. Sheet, I'm just trying to tell you Marth, shh, me too. Me too. So concludes the tale of Falchion, Blade of Light, Marth its wielder, and his battle with the Shadow Dragon. Herein, its events have been chronicled that none may never forget. And there we go. Oh, there's time limits on the map? That's a cool thing. Normally, like, they just say, hey, it took this many turns. how long it took is kind of nice. I like that. Or is that the time for the save? Like, if we see the time go down any. Okay, yeah, 3 to 4. Brush in the Teeth took 44 minutes, 31. Okay, I see. But there we go. Another Fire Emblem game complete. And as I do with every one of these, it's word vomit, how I feel about the game, and everything in between. There's only one other game I've not yet played, and that will be after this. But Shadow Dragon, I really enjoyed it. It gets a lot of hate, and I think it's mainly because of the Gaiden chapters. Now, the Gaiden chapters, I understand it. I really do. And for subsequent playthroughs, I don't know, I have mixed feelings. Part of me wants to, I know there are plenty of patches. We used one in this. We did the hard prologue patch so I could see Frey and Norn, which were cool. I loved it. Shame that neither of them made it to Endgame, but I still got to see them, and that was the goal there. There's a patch that opens all the Gaiden, or removes all the Gaiden chapter restrictions, which I could see myself doing in subsequent playthroughs. But there's also part of me, like, I do plan to do Hard 5 at some point. And I have mixed feelings of how I want to do it. If I want to just do vanilla Hard 5, I could do all Gaiden, unlock Hard 5. There's also a patch that integrates the online functionality back into the game, because, you know, clearly the online shop is done. So even if I was playing this on my DS, I do have a physical copy. None of the online eShop things would work, like, because apparently, like, without it, you have to wait a lot longer to get access to Master Seals and a bunch of stuff. And there's a patch that integrates that back in. I'll be reading all these in post to see all the dead faces. But I don't know. I could see myself playing through this game one more time. If I did Hard 5, that would probably be the only time I would replay this game without the Gaidens. As far as the Gaiden characters and the Gaiden maps go, a lot of them were awful. I think the only one I actually enjoyed was the last one, even though it scared the shit out of me because I thought it was Fire Emblem 6's Light of Ruin or whatever it was called. Light Spear bullshit. But I think that was the only one that, like, I kind of enjoyed. All of them were brainless and uninspired, which kind of sucks. The characters you get from him, Ymir at the end, we didn't use Ymir much, but he was still alive. He seemed neat. Who was the, like, Athena, of course. Athena is fucking godlike. I love her character. And then we turned into a sniper and she was just an absolute monster, and holy shit, I loved every minute of using her. Horus was nice, but he fell off here at the end. He couldn't keep up with Sedgar, which we'll get to Sedgar here in a second. But as far as, you know, there's the other dude with the monocle. He's like Red Canis. I don't remember his name. Sorry. He kind of seemed interesting-ish, but there was like nothing, no substance beyond his actual chapter. I don't know. But most of the time, whenever I replay a game, it's like it's some sort of challenge run. So that in and of itself, I would probably unlock all the chapters anyway, just to have the max pool of whatever challenge we're doing available. Like I do Bow Emblem a lot. But that's that. I would say, like, even killing everyone, I thought it was like gut-wrenching, and it was this weird, demented enjoyment of who has to face the axe. Because it was a lot harder than I expected. There's a lot more characters in this game that I love, that I really realize. Because there's a lot of, like, garbage, but there's just so many people that I really do love. And so picking who had to leave so we could get the Gaiden, there was like a morbid a morbid enjoyment to it. So personally, like, I understand the hate, like I said, but I actually really love the game. Visually, I still, like, my mind hasn't changed. I think visually the game is really ugly, really soulless. I do like that there was a brightness slider, so it wasn't as dark as it could have been, but it was still kind of hard to see some things from here to there, from time to time, and some of the maps being so big. I don't know, maybe it's just me being spoiled of having zoom out buttons in some of the games, but I really missed being able to see more of the map at a time, because I would forget about different quadrants and whatnot. But changes in this game, aside from the one we just faced, there wasn't a whole lot, except for like growth-wise. Like Jagan, I would like to, you know, in subsequent playthroughs and whatever I do, I would like to see Jagan in how he should turn out instead of him dying immediately, because he's like actually got some growths, unlike the Jagan I know, who doesn't have jack shit. He's kind of a waste of space. He's just a silver lance for like a chapter or two, and then he falls off. But the fucking Wolf Knights, what was their deal? Like, I read your comments on like why they are the way they are, but it still seems so far exaggerated, way more exaggerated than it needed to be. Sedgar was the only one we kept out of all of them, but most of them were still good. Like, there was still, I think Violent was still like garbage, or Roche, one of them was still like, there's no point. But Wolf and Sedgar, insane. Like, I already liked Wolf. We didn't use him. He was one we chose to kill, unfortunately. But Sedgar, in Fire Emblem 1 and 3, you really, there's no need to ever pay attention to him. Like, he's nothing standout. He's pretty bad. Or maybe not like necessarily horrible. Like, he's not like the Hippo Boys over here, Dolph and Marcellin. But it's just, why? Why would you use him when you have so many other options? Unless you're going out of your way specifically to use him because you've never have. That I can understand. I've done that plenty of times with other games and stuff. But then he just gets this massive buff, and then reclassing just makes him into this insane tank. And I love it. I love it. Speaking of reclassing, I love the fuck out of it. I thought it was gonna be more so like some of the like newer 3DS games where, yeah, you can reclass all you want, but it requires a seal and for you to you know, money. No, just the limitations. I would like the limitations to be removed, because I would like to just turn everyone into an archer because I want to. But like, I see game balance wise, I guess why they would do that, but for me personally, I just, fuck limitations, fuck balance. Just give me, let me be able to turn everyone into the same class. But you just being able to do it willy-nilly, that's cool as hell. I absolutely love that. It's so, so cool. But yeah, like, I really don't have much negative really to say about the game. It was, I feel like any negative was that maybe like there were characters, because there's no supports, there were characters that they introduced that really, they seemed really interesting, and the dialogue in this game, like, for character interaction was so good. I love it. I love it. But there was just no substance to explore beyond that. And that really sucks. That really sucks. I hope Mystery of the Emblem, new Mystery of the Emblem, because I know that one has supports, I hope the writing is the same. Von Woman, Athena. I love it. I hope the writing style is the same, because that'll be incredible, just to see some of the different interactions and everything. But beyond that, like, I don't know, it kind of, Etzel, that's the dude, Red Canis. Yeah, the character dialogue, I loved it. I felt like some of the chapter intros were a bit hollow. Those were like the narrator spots, but it was good shit. I do always try to keep a list of my favorite Fire Emblems from most favorite to least favorite. This one's probably gonna fall somewhere in the middle. So if you were curious, is there anything after this? The end. No. Okay, we're just gonna sit here for a hot minute. If you didn't know, Radiant Dawn is my #1 spot, and that followed by Mystery of the Emblem, and then Conquest, and then there's like this middle section that I don't know, if I really sat down, I might be able to change all of it around, but they're so close together to me. They're really kind of on equal footing for the most part, with some having highs in some places, some having lows in others. But I would say Awakening is #4, followed by Binding Blade, and then Path of Radiance, Sacred Stones, and then I would put Shadow Dragon right there. And then follow that up by Birthright. So like from Awakening to Birthright, that's like one big sandwich that kind of, there's so little space in between why one's above the other or whatever. And some of them I could probably switch if I, like I said, if I just sat there and like really tried to analyze what I liked and disliked about all of them. Because personally, if you're wondering why the list is the way it is, I prioritize gameplay over really anything else. Like my favorite, my all-time favorite Fire Emblem story game is the next one after Birthright, Shadows of Valentia. Fucking love the story, love the dialogue of that game. It is incredible. But gameplay-wise, it's not the most fun game, so that's why it's down here. But yeah, that's that middle sandwich, very close together. So Shadows of Valentia, and then I put Thracia there, which I don't know that I would, I don't know. Thracia left a weird taste in my mouth. But like, I do plan on playing it again, so I don't know. Like, games have to go somewhere, you know, like not everyone could be #1. So it just gotta form the list. Someone's gotta be under. So Thracia might rise after I play it again. But that's where that is. And then Blazing Sword, Fire Emblem 7, because I recently played it, again. I think I've played it, 4 times so far? And it's just, after playing it the most recent time, I just realized, wow, this game kind of has no soul. Like, the writing is okay, but I don't enjoy the gameplay. It's just, every map just seems like a chore, and it sucks. Because like, Hector's my favorite lord, and like, I love all the characters in that game, but after replaying it the most recent time, it's like, wow, this game, I don't think I really enjoy this game anymore. But that's Blazing Sword, then Gaiden, and Dark Dragon after that. Mostly because they're old, they didn't age very well. That's really it. And then after that are the 3 games, I mean, I say I would never play again, which isn't necessarily true because I replayed Revelation semi-recently, but Revelation is after Dark Dragon. And then BS Arcania Saga, which, the only reason it's down here, really, is because there's nothing to the game. It's 4 maps, it's all in Japanese, it was from the Satellaview. You can't really play the entire experience unless you can find a Satellaview with the full thing downloaded to it, and even then you have to know Japanese. There's a dude who's super dedicated to BS Fire Emblem and has written scripts of everything that goes on, and really cool stuff. I just wish I could experience all of it together, but I mean, that's what happens with games as obscure as that. But there's BS, and then Genealogy is at the very bottom because I never want to play it ever again. The gameplay, like I said, I hold gameplay very high, and I did not enjoy gameplay of that game whatsoever. But that's the list. Shadow Dragon, a little bit above middle ground. Love the game to death. I do apologize though. I did say I would mention it here. So right before we end this, ramble almost complete. I'm sorry it took so long to finish this project. This should have been complete, like, I think end of November, and here we are, mid-February. I've just personally not been in the best mindset, both just in general and for YouTube. I've been doing this for years now. Is it what? Technically, I've been doing, I think the oldest video you can find on this channel right now is from 2012. But I've been doing this since 2007, when YouTube was like brand new. Like I think YouTube started in 2006, right? I started in 2007, and like, here we are in 2019, and it's just there was a lull, and like I haven't been going daily since then, but pretty much since 2012, I've been uploading at least a video a day, or the very least, like there's a lot of big span where I would upload 2 videos a day, or like at least 10 videos a week, and just pumping them out constantly, one after another, after another, after another. And I still love making content. I love it to death. But it just like really hit me, which is also why, like, those of you who watch the channel and also are wondering about the Pokemon content, there's this burnout that I can't get over, and it sucks. I was finally able to like bring myself to push through these last 3 maps of this game, because I do really enjoy the game. Like it wasn't like a break because I wasn't enjoying the game. It was just YouTube burnout, and like I said, I just haven't been doing very great mentally. I do suffer from very severe depression, but I don't want that to really come through in videos. So whenever I'm like really bad, I don't record, because I don't want, like, that's like a quality filter. It's like, why would I like try and create in that mindset? As much as I would like to, and as much as it's like therapeutic for me, it wouldn't come out right. I wouldn't feel good about uploading it and giving it to you guys. So that's why it took so long. That's why, like, prior to these last 3 episodes, there were like 1 video a month. It's been rough. But I'm hoping we're toward the end of the burnout phase. Like, I've struggled with depression all my life, but sometimes they're just worse than others. So hopefully we're on the up curve for now. Hopefully we stay on that up curve. That being said, I don't have an ETA on when New Mystery is going to start. With Fire Emblem 3 Houses, we finally have a release date of July 26th. I would like to finish the game, New Mystery, before that comes out. I would like to start and finish it, of course, before that comes out, and that would have every single Fire Emblem game, all 15 games, because 16, counting BS, under my belt, going into the brand new game. And that would be awesome. That would be awesome, because that's the journey. I'm rambling longer than I want to, but if you didn't know, the journey has always been, since I started with the Awakening LP, which is the first Fire Emblem LP on this channel, the journey was to play every single Fire Emblem game. And we're almost there. So it's been a really good ride. But I want to thank you guys for all your support through the lack of uploads and everything, and just the general support on the series, the channel, even coming to say hi on Twitch, because I know a lot of you, I recognize you in the comments, and then I see you in the Twitch chat, and it's great. I appreciate you all, I really do. But I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you all for watching. New Mystery is next. Hopefully with a soon TM. And I will see you all later. Bye.